Hey guys, this video is probably about my biggest fear living in a mountainous area, and that is coming up on a huge predator. I live in a rural area where you can see bears and mountain lions, but luckily I have never come upon one. But these people had to walk along knowing that there was a predator hunting them, just waiting for them to make a mistake so they could be taken down. If you want to support my channel, all you have to do is give this video a like, and if you want to know when I upload, just subscribe and click on that bell. Let's get going. This woman is an avid runner around her community in Denver, Colorado, but on this day, a bear was stalking her.
In the video Sherry recorded, you can see a bear walking on the other side of the trail.
The woman did the right thing by calmly trying to walk away, but all the time facing it, making noises. At one point, the bear was ready to go for it, and that's when it actually charged her.
No. I literally thought for that moment I was going to be mauled. I thought, this is it, it's done.
She said that the bear stood on his hind legs, growling at her and doing biting motions, but she stood tall and started yelling at it like it was a bad dog. Actually yelling, "Bad dog!" The bear had enough and just decided to leave her alone. Staying calm and not running in these situations just seems impossible, but that's the only chance you have to survive. Usually you won't see the mountain lion when he's stalking you, but this guy came upon this cougar while on the trails and it was ready for a fight.
I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm going away. I'm not gonna promise. I'm not gonna. Hey, I'm not gonna bite.
This poor man's voice can be turned into a freaking remix. Dude, the lion was a freaking unit, which sometimes charged up to him, and that's when you can really hear his fear in his voice. And let me tell you, I'd be crying the entire time, which would actually help me a bit, since it might be loud enough to scare the cougar away. This bear was being extremely cautious while sizing up this woman to see if he can take her down, which he was clearly thinking about. But this woman pulled out her phone and took a selfie with it.
Heart-stopping video out of Mexico shows a moment a black bear walks right up to a group of hikers and begins sniffing a woman's hair. The bear apparently quite interested in this one young woman in particular, and she was hiking with several other people in an ecological...
What the hell kind of insta-ho do we have here? It's not until the bear walks away, slightly, but then comes back and takes a little nip of her leg and swipes at her that she realizes that she was possibly on the menu.
Watch as what he does this time. He tries to bite her and then swings his paws at her before casually walking away. Of course, this is not...
I know that this will make a great picture, but seriously, how can you be sure that the camera noise won't freak it out and make it attack you? I don't know why it didn't go through with it, maybe because there were so many people, but this girl is truly kind of dumb. This looks like a nice calm day over in India, just riding around on your elephant as you do, but in the tall grass, there's a beast on the hunt. The men here were actually looking for a tiger in order to tranquilize it and take it back to the reserve, as it had escaped and killed some cattle. They knew the tiger was there, but weren't sure where until it suddenly attacked. That leap is freaking insane, going straight over the elephant's head. The man in the front took an injury, but was okay after treatment. You would think that you would feel kind of safe up there, but not now. That won't even keep you safe. Like in Jurassic Park: The Lost World, well, on the high height, that it wouldn't be safe either. Now we have an idiot on our hands who decided to not only record some cougar cubs that he came upon, but also walk towards them. And when there are cubs, mama is not far away. I think that one of the cubs actually rushed him first, but mama was not far behind. I don't know if the mom cougar was actually trying to hunt him or not, but she wanted him far away from her domain, and those rushes where she's hitting the ground are freaking terrifying. One mistake from this guy, where if he would have turned around, she would have gone for the real attack immediately. This lasted for over 6 minutes, and then the old pick up a rock fakie made the cougar run away. So these guys were on a bike in India, and they must have known that they were being stalked, or a tiger was stalking people on this road, because they were recording when suddenly something rushed out at full speed. The guy on the back was ready to get attacked, just preparing for the paw swipe, but he did an awesome job to record the full thing. I don't know if that's how fast the bike goes, but I would have been pinning the bike if I was them. Just look how close he got. He was going full speed right there. This is a video about a 12-year-old who ends up having bigger balls than most men as he calmly walks away from a massive bear who is stalking him. Pretty sure the only reason the bear didn't go for the kill was because the father was there looking straight at him. The bear would even get up on its hind legs and just look over to see if it's worth fighting for this meal. Apparently, the kid learned that this was a good way to deal with bears, and it worked. But I mean, not to judge, but wouldn't you think that the father would have waited for the kid and then gotten behind him so the bear would attack him just in case? But I mean, I guess everything turned out fine. Another terrifying situation where parents have to get their children out of harm's way was this one, where a cougar was hunting this family who had 2 dogs and also a 3-year-old.
A peaceful family stroll turns into seconds of straight up fear as cell phone video shows a local family stalked by a mountain lion.
The mountain lion just kept advancing even after the people yelled at him, never turning their backs, and even putting their bikes in the air to appear bigger didn't work. A ranger finally arrived and he tried to scare it away by shooting in the air, but the cougar kept advancing, at which point he was put down. What I don't get is that guy in the back, with wearing the blue. Why would he be riding towards the cougar? He's not at a safe distance, but I guess he might be trying to help this family. It would be hard for me to not just run away. Komodo dragons in Indonesia apparently stalk men, as this guy and his guide were stalked by this dragon for quite a while, just following them real slowly. This might not be that scary since it moves pretty slow, but they can actually run at 12 miles per hour, and if these guys decided to run down the hill, he might have caught them if they tripped even once. In the end, it got tired from following them up the giant hill and just laid there at the end as the men were able to walk away. I never thought that a small wild cat like a bobcat would attack humans, but apparently they do, and they will stalk you for a bit too.
I knew it was a cat.
This cat can be seen coming from across the street with its eyes on this woman, and it actually attacked the woman and climbed up to its neck and was ready to deliver the lethal bite.
Between the cars to the street, bit my hand, and
Luckily, her husband heard the commotion and put his hand between the cat's mouth and his wife's neck. That's when he was able to grab the cat and looked at it for a while, like admiring this creature, before just launching it like 10 feet away. He was lucky that the cat chose to run away after this, even if it did manage to bite him 3 times, and his wife once. It looked like a killer teddy bear just climbing all over this woman, going for the kill. Let me know how fast you would crap your pants in this situation. I'm scared thinking that a predator might escape its enclosure while at the zoo. This would actually kill me from a heart attack before the predator even got a chance to attack me. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.